Yep. Audie and the janitors. Bless. And for those that were wondering, yes, I did do the part. So many people were so fucking sly and wonderful about coming in and being like, I don't want to spoil anything, but like, did she do it? It was fucking funny. I had a really good giggle about it. I did it, and it was awesome. All right. Yeah, let's see what I remember. I gotta remember the controls. That's how I go to my inventory. That's my flashlight. That's my reload. Cool. That's our plot. I remember that. This is it. Map. God, I'd kill for a mini map. Oh, we got a lot of question marks. What are our words of power, plot board? What do we want to do? We got a lot of question marks. To the right, I mean, to the right looks like a bunch of stuff to do, but what's our mission? Get to Parliament Tower. All right, I guess we do that first. Which is the big fucking building I live in, right? Parliament Station? Didn't I take that? Pretty sure we took this before. I know what I actually remember. I mean, I remember it's just absolute chaos. And the battle's annoying. And then I need to get to where the fuck is... Oh, it's behind me. Parliament Tower. So we need to go... that way and down. Take your light back, Alan. Alan. Mr. Door. I know it's been a bit, so you may have forgot this, but you may have forgot, but this game is Alan Wake 2, and you play as Alan Wake. I hope this helps. Fuck, this is not what I wanted to play today. Just kidding. He's got yokes. Isn't that Parliament Tower? Joss. Honestly, like, the story tends to come back to me pretty fast. It's the controls for every game. Like, Alan Wake has the weirdest controls of it's one of the strangest control configurations of any game I've ever played. Like, that's the one that always gets me. It's a rough one. We're waking. It's happening. So, literally every horror movie I've ever watched in my entire life has taught me not to get in that elevator. But It is. It's the worst. Like... Or just games that don't make it simple, like your inventory is where it should be, like Bethesda. Your inventory is what? B? Hate that. Hate that for us. Like that. Why? Those kind of control mappings are very bizarre. I was so ready for that. Don't worry. I feel fine. Okay. Man, it feels like a streamer's room. A lot of box lights. And boy, does it get to me. It doesn't get to me in the way that I think they want it to get to me, though. Like, I think, you know, it's like you said, like, they're trying to enhance the horror experience to make it fresh, but, like, what's sad is what stands out to me is, like, that'll be one of the #1 things I talk about when I end it is, like, wow, the controls really sucked. Kind of took away from the experience a little bit. Is this talking to me? Who talked to me?
Flattened
Found it.
by the confusion, shock, the guilt, fear. I could barely get out of bed. Barry Wheeler started visiting. He even cooked me meals. I couldn't stand the guy when I first met him, but he's a better friend than I gave him credit for.
Aw, Barry.
He still checks in. Even after he moved out west.
Okay. Part 2 of 1. I don't know if we saw the whole thing because I didn't know what was talking to us at first, and I apologize. We'll watch part 1 and part 2. Is this like the one we found at the way beginning?
When I was younger, photography was everything to me. I moved to New York thinking I'd make it as an artist. And then I met Alan.
Alan.
We had a good thing. We were both dedicated by our creative ambitions. The only difference was that Alan's work made money. He brought me work when he could.
Just a side note, isn't it fucking depressing how much creativity gets crushed in this world because money? Like, think of the art we could have. Sad.
I took his promo shots. Created covers for his books. I'm sure he forced his publisher into it. I was taking photos, just not my photos. And that nod at me.
Exactly, Rod. You'll love it.
Things got
It's so
complicated
pure.
sometimes, but that's not right. We loved each other. Then Alan hit a block. I brought out a meaner side of him. One I didn't like.
I think this game is better at it, Mike.
I set up a trip to see a doctor in Washington. I didn't tell him until we got there.
Mike said, since we're watching all the Mike Flanagan shows, which is like the Midnight Club and House on Haunted Hill or whatever, Haunting of Bly Manor, etc., etc. Now we're watching The Fall of the House of Usher. We praise him for the jump scares and the timing of them because he does really good ones. I think this game is better at it, and I think games are always going to get me more than a show, simply because I'm immersed. It's me. Like, I'm playing, but the spacing and the pacing of where they put jump scares in a game where you just feel immersed in it is fucking horrifying. Like, it'll always get me more. I can't remember the last time I genuinely screamed at a show or a movie I was watching. Like, I get creeped out or I do this, you know, like there's a lot of shows we watch where I get good, like, jolts. But you guys have seen multiple times this thing has got me. That is so genuine fear in my eyes. If that isn't real, like, it has gotten me so hard because you're so in it. It does. I mean, maybe that's the remedy verse. Games that do a good job at the immersion. It gets you. It fucking gets. Sorry. Did I just exit out of it? I'm just not going to pause it. I'm so sorry. I don't know what happened.
When I was younger...
Are you familiar with the Poe story, Bull?
It was everything to me.
Because the Poe story, I mean, it follows it almost to a T. I don't want to spoil it. It's good.
We had a good thing. We were both dedicated by our creative ambitions. The only difference was that Alan's work made money. He brought me work when he could. I took his promo shots.
I don't know what my biggest video game scare was.
I'm sure he forced his publisher into it.
Leviathans?
I was taking photos, just not my photos. And that nod at me. Things got complicated sometimes, but that's life, right? We loved each other. Then Alan hit a block. I brought out a meaner side of him. One I didn't like. I set up a trip to see a doctor in Washington. I didn't tell him until we got there. We argued. Things went wrong. Then he was just
Ooh,
gone.
Tetch. Fear was fucking good.
Allegedly. It's easy for people to think it was
trying to
my
remember the
fault.
series.
Hell, I do too sometimes.
Bitch, it ain't your fault. Shut up.
About
Oh.
6 years ago, I started hearing noises in the night. Typewriter keys clacking. Voices. Alan was back. Haunting me.
The light behind her flickering is making me nervous. I hate it. Do you see that light flickering?
Then it got violent. It was Alan. And yet, it was a monster. He always did have anger in him. I set up cameras around the apartment with motion sensors and flashes. Now, when the monster comes, I turn it into art. My nightmares caught on film. And this is the focus of my new exhibition. To show people the world is so much darker than they ever knew. I'm calling this exhibit The Dark Place.
Light flicker. Okay. No, 100%. Yeah, it sucks, but it's well done. But focusing on that fucking light flicker in the back is pretty scary. Most iconic horror game moment for me was probably Eternal Darkness on GameCube, the one I've never played a GameCube. The game had an amazing mechanic that tried to fuck with the player. I think for me it was, it's like the Amnesia or something. What are those? It's like a small series of games where it's basically walking through a haunted mansion or something like that, but there was a very specific one where you had to go in the basement and it was flooded and you had to jump on boxes and not touch the water. And if you touched the water at any point, which you had to do sometimes because you couldn't jump that far, you had to just book it, you would hear something start running through the water behind you. And then once you got on something and you turned around, nothing would be there, but the water would be rippling still. Oh, that was some shit. Man, not the whole game, but that fucking got me, dude. There were some parts in that. Was that Dark Descent? Fuck that, dude. I don't even know if I got past that part. I genuinely don't even know if I beat the game after that. I don't know if I did it. I, like, blacked it out. I only remember getting to the basement, realizing what you had to do, touching the water once, and hearing that, like, and I was like, what? And nothing was there, and I was like, oh, guys. No. All right. We got to listen and watch this one and watch the light flicker, because now the more I play this game, the more I want to look at the background, because there's just so much going on.
For months after Ellen died, I didn't leave the apartment. I was flattened by the confusion,
Are you shiny and chrome?
shock, the guilt, fear. I could barely get out of bed. Barry Wheeler started visiting. He even cooked me meals. I couldn't stand the guy when I first met him, but he's a better friend than I gave him credit for. He still checks in. Even after he moved out west.
Okay. Banksy? Oh, this is her dark art. Oh. Okay.
Alice's work had consumed the apartment.
All right, Alan.
Her whole life.
All right. What artist is not consumed by their art? Every fucking corner of my house has a project in it. Like, I'm not losing my mind. I'm not! I said I'm fine! Is that just like soap? Right, also... Oh, coming from it.
One morning, I saw a deer soar past my bedroom window. It was a balloon of some cartoon animal. And I looked out at the street below, and I saw a little girl crying. Like losing that balloon had just ended her whole world. It was the perfect image of the horror of caring. And that's when I got myself out of bed. And I picked up my camera.
And don't go photographing children that aren't yours. Part 2, the comeback. Weakness is clarity. Okay. I mean, maybe she lit... That wasn't there. Side note, Crispy, I went and looked at the plant. Hold on. I think it was called a blue star juniper. I went and hucked down to my yard and had to look. Yeah, blue star juniper. It's like soft though. Like imagine like you know how you could like smack a fat butt and a fat butt goes like blah, 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 and but it's awesome. That's like what my little tree does. I really liked it. Anyways, creepy TV that wasn't there before. Aren't they cool?
There was something in the dark.
Her lights
Something I
off.
needed to see, to show.
Lights
The more
on.
shadows I photographed and filmed, the more I felt like I was on the verge of a breakthrough. I submerged myself in it. I only went out at night. My search became obsessive, but I still had no idea what I was looking for.
Okay. Part 3, the search. Clarity is purpose. Yeah, I don't like that picture at the end of a hallway either. It's not comfortable. Not comforting. Mm-mm. Neither is that, though. Lights off.
There's a
Lights
world
on.
hidden behind ours.
Off.
A dark tide ebbing and flowing against reality. Faces in the shadows. Fear of the dark is really just fear of what could be, that vast, paralyzing ocean.
All right, bitch. Don't call me out like this.
But photography can freeze reality in a snapshot. You
I
put a
love
cage around the
Cypress.
infinite and capture it.
Have you ever seen Japanese holly? They had some for sale at Home Depot, and I almost got one. They're like a really unique looking holly, but like, kind of want one. Lights on.
Those faces are really there.
Spelling's overrated, don't worry about it. I guessed threaded. Feeded didn't make sense. Ugh! I get to click it! Or get to. Okay. I got too excited for that. What's this one say? Part 4, the realization. Purpose is strength.
The full manuscript of a novel. Return. A horror story about the dark presence escaping from the dark place, taking over Bright Falls. I couldn't remember writing it. I had not written it. I would never write this. I knew who had. Scratch. A monster with my face. If this story came true, Scratch would get out, people would die. Destroying the
Spelling
manuscript,
is super
it wouldn't
for
stop it
nerds.
from happening. I would have to fix it, edit it. I could not change the genre of the story. I'd have to work within the constraints set by Scratch. I needed someone in the story to fight the darkness. Saga Anderson. I kept seeing her in my visions. She was
Saga.
already in Bright Falls, already
That's
involved,
us.
but she was not in Return. Not yet. I'd write her in. Try to stop Scratch within the limits of the horror story. It was almost impossible. It was taking too long. I had not reached the end.
What the fuck?
And some say that it moves forever, this road that I lose you on every time. And some say that it moves forever, this road. Forever. And some say that it moves forever, this road that I lose you
Same.
on every time.
I feel like this music is meant to falsely soothe me out of the questions I have.
Forever, this road. It's not meant for me. The man told
Man's
me
got
for
the
you,
pip.
I see. Wake up, it's only a dream on a winding road. Now they're in my bed, in the dark chamber of my
I am
head.
continually perplexed
I
by this
flick you until you
series.
bend. This winding road, don't you ever let me go. Forever I am play and pretend. Forever, never.
This is the first time I've ever wanted to click through the music because I want to see if Alan's awake. I mean alive, but I'm not going to do it. But I want to. Wouldn't that be the shit if it was? Holy shit, what a... If Scratch kills Alan, the end. That's it, guys. Have a great night. She's barking at the ghosts. It's happening. Is it a ghost? Kill it. Get it. Oh my god. What was it, 15 years or whatever? That would have been cruel and unusual. Get the ghost, Bill. Get that bone thrown ghost. We can't put up with that. She just stares at me through her bangs like, yes, mother. I know you can see them because you two are haunted. Don't look at me like that. I know you can. There's hay in your neck. We'll take care of that later, Bill. Jesus on a cock. Okay, we're alive. We're alive. Maybe.
Scratch stopped me before I could finish my edits to the manuscript.
Uh-oh. It's our mind palace.
The memory of my edits was already fading. Terrible things would happen if the manuscript came true. Scratch was there, at Parliament Tower, undoing my work. He could use the story to escape. He could go after Alice.
Uh-oh. Right. My goal is to write.
Zane had said we worked on Return together. That was a lie. Scratch wrote Return. I would pay Zane another visit. He had guided me to 2 murder sites. I needed a new one to get back to Parliament Tower.
That's
a new
familiar
draft
scene.
of initiation.
What the fuck? Dude, no shit. Go Ask Alice is actually a really good book about a first-hand account of the fall into the madness of drug abuse and addiction of a young girl in the 70s. I think it's like based on a true story. Go Ask Alice. It's crazy. Savesies. Just gonna rock out for a minute. Oh my god, and Jefferson Airplane, dude. How did I forget about that?
It was locked from the other side.
Alright, we have to go into the TV. We're all wet. God, he has beautiful hair. I hope he knows that. I feel like my hair might do that if I just stopped frying it to death. It's never gonna happen, but like if I did. Familiar. It's him.
I don't have time for this, so let's get over with. Tell me, was this all fake? A show?
No one said otherwise, Mr. Wake. It was to indulge you, but we can stop pretending now.
Masks come off.
Oh, I wouldn't go that far. I don't even think you know who's under your mask, but you know how to make things difficult for yourself.
So confused.
All
So
these
he's so
rules,
confused.
endless, convoluted loops you insist on going through. You are so lucky, you know. There are so many people helping you. Armies of people. Myself. Your wife.
Alice. I need to get to her. She's in danger.
She is. Because of you. And so is someone important to me, someone you pulled into this. You keep opening doors. Peeking in. Reaching through to get what you want, and that puts you in my path.
I don't know what you're talking about. I have to go now.
Maybe you will make it through this time. This has gone on long enough. This and our night springs. It was a nice distraction.
It's time someone gave me a straight answer here.
The next time we meet, the circumstances will be very different. And you would do well to return the favor by playing your part. Or stay out of my way, Mr. Wake.
Nope. Don't just disappear. Don't do that. Nope.
Whatever you say. Door, Zane, the masks were finally coming off. Was it a sign I was closer to escaping? I had no time to waste.
Right, like, are the masks coming off, or are we just putting on a new mask? Or are you taking off a mask just to reveal another mask underneath? I have questions. Fuck my ball sack. What's in the box except who's under the mask, and it's still a severed head. Why? Okay. Cheers. Oh, you little... Oh. Look at that. Adorable. That thing absolutely looks like it throws bones off couches. And tries to convince you otherwise.
Stop using the words. Wake.
Yeah, you're a fake one, piece of shit.
Wake.
What the fuck?
You were a character in my story. Wake. You will never escape. Wake. Alan Wake.
Okay.
Wake.
It's so moist. What happened? Someone call it plumbers, right? My Interpretation of Many Worlds by Dr. Casper Darling. Wake. Wake. Whispering's bad for your vocal cords. You shouldn't do it. Like that fucking video we watched on 420. Alan! 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 Oh wait, is it Steve? Oh my fuck bollocks. I do believe it's Steve. Steve! Steve! Poisson, Steve. Il est orange. I don't know French. Looking for Steve. Poisson, Steve. That door looks unsafe. Oh, what the fuck? Who dat? Oh, it's Audie. Okay, we're fine. No.
You choke on these words.
Okay.
Hurry, Tom. Here is the light at the end of the tunnel. If you come in last, you won't be happy.
Jumalauta, that held you close, Tom. Mutta go
Adi!
on, set the granny in the snow. When
The only
panic
comfort
is
in the
biggest,
game.
the help is also near.
Door didn't seem happy to see me this time.
Fearing the master is the root of wisdom. But don't let the game get you down. He's playing his role. Maybe put him in your films, Tom. Like you have put me. Herkele, sehän olisikin.
Films? What do you mean?
What films?
I'm a fan of your masterworks. There is Tom the Poet, my favorite, and Yöten Yö is the most famous one, of course. And is it true what I hear? That it's coming back to cinemas soon? Is there a bottom to this rumor?
I need to get back to my apartment. Can you help me?
Well, planned is half done. You asked me to make sure you won't forget mikä se valokuva oli? The light pictures. The photos your artist wife took. They are waiting in the shoebox in the basement.
Why is it always got to be
What
a
you
basement?
leave behind, you find in front of you.
Okay. Thanks, Adi.
Thanks, Audie. It's a shoebox in the basement. You know what's in shoeboxes in basements?
I'm looking forward to seeing Yöten Yö in the cinema. But first, I work. And the work won't end even when you do it, perkele. Ei siinä. One potato at a time. Just remember, Tom, the brave will eat the pea soup.
Clone a Willy.
I gave it a wash, turned it on, and slipped it in.
That's what's in the shoebox in the basement. You don't go through people's basement shoeboxes. Perkele. Shoebox dildo. Now I'm PPV. I was gonna say enjoy with the whole family, but I just don't want to anymore. Man, thank you, Eliza. And this is why it's totally acceptable for me to just throw the food down the stairs. Fuck. I'm just tired of justifying my behavior. At least you're fed. God forbid it hits someone in the face. You're welcome. Easy delivery system. Free range. Free range Clone of Willy. Hate this. End of part. What? Still don't know what's going on. So fucking confused. How did I just end 2 parts in under an hour? That's different. Is that different?
The light is a poisonous dart.
Since it never says what part it is, it just says end part.
Seeking out the darkest part. Forever.
I've been growing grass in my yard, Zoe, so I can actually physically touch it. I'm so excited. I am currently Alan, and Alan just got shot by a scratch, but then was alive again. I don't know. I never know because it just says end of part. I've done the super cool, awesome music video portion with the dancing and everything. I did that. So I'm past that. Have we accomplished anything? It's actually clover with like native wildflowers and stuff. I say grass because I'm mowing it to like maintain it like a lawn, but it's not like water sucking demon grass, no. Ooh, we could switch, but I don't think we've been Alan very much. I don't know. I have no idea who we've been. No shit. Misty was actually telling me recently, Eliza, that up where they live, there's a ton of new houses, and apparently if your house was built after like 2023, you have to xeriscape now. For some reason, old houses get grandfathered in, and you can still plant like sod if you want to. But I'm happy about that because water's an issue. Yeah, it's like a bundle of native grasses and stuff because I really want to attract pollinators to my yard, and that's the way to do that. Oh, I plan to play every bit of this game. I can. And I've been planting clover now for 3 years, so it kind of looks... It's not the most... I mean, someone who has like a proper lawn would probably think I have weeds, but I planted like red clover, which grows like tall as fuck and has blood red like buds on it. It's stunning, but it grows really, really tall. But I love it, and the birds love it, so fuck it. My blood too. Should I just squat and cough in the yard during that time of month? Too far? I did. I've been planting clover for years and trying to maintain it. All different kinds though, because it's good for pollinators, and it's what is it? It's something about like self-nitrogening. It like self-nitrogenates, whereas most plants need to sap nitrogen out of the ground to grow. Clovers and beans, and there's a few other plants out there that create nitrogen, but also, so they're like replacing the nitrogen in the ground while they use it, so it's not like depleting the ground of all the nutrients so other things can grow. I can't remember what the term is. It's really interesting though. Did I just do a big fucking circle? Okay. Why is it blurry? Red, not bread. Did it sound like I said bread clover? Red clover. Red. It's blood bread clover. Why'd it get scary and wet? This is a puzzle, but I don't quite understand what... Oh. Okay. Crimson! That's literally, I think, what it's called. Crimson clover. Isn't that a song as well or something like that? It's crimson clover. And it's just like the leaves, like each individual petal is like this big. Like of just the leaves, like the the green. It's a huge plant, but it's super pretty. And butterflies and hummingbirds and bees fucking love it. Crimson and clover, there we go. What if I get smushed? Okay. Water makes me so anxious. I don't know why. I'm the worst Pisces in the fucking world. Skinned deer head, NBD. I don't know if clover is, like, commonly edible. Dude, right hurts. I don't know what it is. It just, like, why ankle deep water, I'm like, something's gonna grab me. There's someone laying face down in this water, and they're gonna grab my ankles. Like, why is that? Why? Has that ever happened to me? Absolutely not. Why is that? Is it edible? Sick. I don't know if I've ever seen anyone, like, eat clover. So I didn't want to speak on it definitively. I don't know. But that's cool. This probably tastes...
Alice's photos. I
the
recognize
clicker.
One showed the clicker sinking into darkness. The other showed a light in the shape of a bullet. They were important, even if I didn't know what to do with them yet.
Okay. Oh. I've heard people take raspberry leaf for uterus things and ovary things as well. Ooh, scary. Did I do a big circle? No, I got the pictures. We're good. I've seen people eat dandelion. Like, if you go to Whole Foods during a certain season of the year, they literally sell dandelions for like $15 a bundle. It is fucking comical. Why? Oh. They are really good for you, but like, just go outside. Like, do you know like one place in the world that would be mad about you like picking their dandelions? People hate them. It's just crazy to me that people would pay $15 per bundle of them. That is fuck wild. That is balls fucking wild. That exactly, Knives. Like, I have them in my yard. My yard is like a shit story of trying to get shit to grow. Just go pick them. I think sunflower seeds is more of like a fidget toy. I always get a bag of sunflower seeds if I'm doing like a long drive, and I just stick a bunch in my cheek and spit the seeds out the window. It's gross, but it keeps me awake.
I couldn't get in. I was missing something.
What? Okay. Maybe I have to put that light back. Yeah, like that salty bundle of Stabby Wonder in my cheek. I'm kind of here for it. Is that fucked? I'm deeply uncomfortable. I don't know. Yeah, this is where we started, right?
I'm lost. I'm lost in the dark, drowning. I'm drowning. I'm drowning. No way out. There's no way out. It's deeper, deeper, deeper. This is hell. I'm in hell. I died. I wish I was dead. Let me die. I just want to sleep. Please. Let me sleep. I'm so tired. I just want to go home. I've written so much. I write. And I write. There's nothing left. It's all gone. I don't know how to write. All the words are gone. There's no more words. Where do they go? Did I eat the words? I don't recognize these words. Where are the words moving? This is familiar.
Stop that.
Oh, why is this familiar? I've been here before. Have I said this before? I read this somewhere. Where am I? Who am I? Alan Wake. Alan Wake? That's a strange name. Wait, that sounds like a character's name. I write that name up. I make that name up. I don't want to be a character. I don't want to be the story. Just write me out of the story. Ram these words down your throat. Make you choke on these words. I know the words. Secret words. You can't take the words. I eat the words. These are my words. Stop using the words. The words. Cult of the word. This isn't your story. It never was your story. The story is a monster. The story will eat you alive. The darkness is coming. The darkness inside. This is my story. You're in my story. Get out of my story. You are a character in my story. You can't stop the story. This story will go on forever. There's no escape. You will never escape. You will drown here. You're stuck in a loop. You have a clue. You're lost. You lost the plot. I'll show you.
Fuck. That was some emotional. I feel like maybe we were getting the inner workings of a writer there a little bit. Like maybe the writer of the story. Like a little bit of, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, what Mike said. I write and I write. There's nothing left. I don't know how to write anymore. Writer's block in a nutshell. We get it. I think all artists get it. I know I get it. It sucks. I don't write, but it fucking sucks. And then... should I be putting something in it? I don't have those... wait. I took the pictures. Oh, maybe I need to put those in my special mind palace.
I needed a new draft of the story. One that would get me ahead of Scratch.
Oh. Okay, maybe not. Okay. We heard drowning. This one we just saw. We saw all those. Okay. Nah. Or not. Still scary. Am I coming out of the fucking subway? Yes.
To get
That's
to
me.
Parliament Tower, I needed to find a murder site. Zane would know where to find one.
Alan at the Ocean Hotel, right? Ocean View? Alan. What's that? What are you? Ooh, 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 I see you, baby. I see you, baby. Shining that ass.
Inside this messy maze of blood trails I was chasing the cult through, I ran into the filmmaker, Thomas Zane, an esoteric bohemian with a hard-on for acts of cruelty performed in the name of occult nonsense. A director wants to